Welcome back, guys. In this video we're going to talk about change of character versus break of structure. Now, a lot of people confuse break of structure for change of character, and change of character online is taught in many different ways. I'm sure you've seen a lot of YouTube videos which explain how change of character is performed, but for me, trading price action, I'm going to show you my way, because break of structure when following trend does not mean much, especially when we're trading the 15-30 minute time frames, even the 1 hour time frame. When we're trading on those time frames, break of structure can just be a fake out to the downside and continue in the right direction. So that being said, I'm going to show you how you can potentially catch those reversals to continue the trend using change of character in my method, and what is my way of doing it that I've proven, back tested, and I know works. So in this video we're going to cover change of character versus break of structure. So that being said, let's get straight into the chart. So guys, before we start this video, as always, can you please leave a like and subscribe? It helps the YouTube algorithm, helps get this video to more people, and so that they can benefit of this free content and content that I believe is truly valuable and does help people. And that's my goal, and that's why I post out these videos. So you showing some support, leaving a comment and a like really does, encourage me to make more videos. And if you have any questions about the video, feel free to join my group down below. You can see last week I made a video about trading entries and supplied a free PDF of the exact entries, so you can check that out in the Discord. Join the Telegram, and I will be posting. I'm not sure if I'll post it on YouTube. You guys let me know in the comments below now. Let me know if so I know, or text me in the Telegram. I'm not just saying that so you comment on my YouTube video. You can text me in the Telegram in the group and tell me if you want me to talk about what's happened for the GBP this week. If we look at GBP, we've had a huge move down, and what does this mean? So I can make a video on that. Let me know if you want that. You can also follow my Instagram, posting more on there. With that being said, guys, you can keep updated when I post a new video. I'll post it on Instagram. So that being said, guys, let's get straight into the video, and thanks always for the support. All right, so when it comes to the definition of break of structure, let's say we have an uptrend moving something like this, right? So this is your uptrend here. These are your highs, your low, your higher high and higher low. When we have a break of structure is when we have a candle closing below this level here. That is a break of structure, and people say that, okay, this could be a potential reversal, and we can see the next candle continue down bearish. Whereas this can have some truth to it, but if you're following a slow trend, a strong trend, if you're following a strong trend, what you can end up happening is we see a candle close, and then the next candle closes back in the range, and we get a nice move towards the upside, something like this, right? And this what ends up happening here is that this is considered a fake out, and we just see this is retesting levels into this zone here, giving us a deeper pullback, grabbing more liquidity, more orders to be able to give us a deeper push, if that's how you want to put it, or just a deeper pullback to give us more area to trade. When I see this happen on the charts, I actually get excited, because I know that we have all this area to trade, and I can look to have a bigger and better trade. So when it comes to change of character, this is where we can potentially see where price can potentially reverse. And if we see a change of character, for example, in this zone here, let's say we've broken structure and we don't have much confidence. Oh, okay, structure is broken. I don't want to do something like this and continue down. But if I saw a change of character in this zone here, I could be able to look for buys with confidence, right? So I'm going to explain to you what is the difference and how we can look at change of character. So online change of character is defined something like this. Could be a change of character when you come up here and then you see that that's a change of character. For me, that is just a break of structure. Why? Because this is your low, your higher low, and then this is a break of structure. You still have a higher high and a lower low, you see. So when you're defining trend, right? So what is an uptrend? An uptrend is higher highs, so highs that are higher than the other, and higher lows, lows that are higher than the other. That's an uptrend. When you still have higher highs here, right? So this high here is higher than this high, and you break this low, this is still not defining a downtrend, right? This becomes a higher high and a lower low, means it is mixed, right? That is mixed. Okay, I'm not going to write mixed, but anyways, now when I define a change of character, for me, a change of character, right, and this is based on my example, my way of performing change of character, the best way, in my opinion, that I have found to work the best is when we, for example, have an uptrend like this. We're trending upwards, we see price come down, right? And then what we see from price is we see price come down, and we see price come back up and break this low here. This is a change of character, which gives you a chance to tap into this swing low, eventually break through it, and you can see what happens. Why is this a change of character? What we end up having here is, now remember what an uptrend was, higher highs and higher lows, but now what we have a lower high, and when we break this zone, causing the change of character. So this area right here would be the CH, put all caps, CHOCH, the change of character, right? So that would be the change of character here at this zone right here. And what this ends up being is, this is a lower high and we formed a lower low. So this is when the actual character changes. This is when, okay, there's something up here. So if we were looking for sells, let's say the market was bearish, right? We have a bearish market, and this is a pullback on the market, and we reach a resistance zone up here. This is a resistance and we're looking for sells. We start to see it reject, but this is not enough information, just it rejecting there. Even if we get a candle close, remember from the morning we have been bullish. So since the morning we have been bullish, we need extra confirmation. This is when we use a change of character. So if we see this form on the 15-minute time frame, the more advanced, you can go lower on the time frame, and this needs to be not one candle closing bullish. This is at least 2 candles closing bullish and then another 2 candles closing bearish. And if we see this with, for example, a 15-minute bearish closure at this area here, and we break this position here, we can look for sells, because what everyone will be looking for, and this is what can happen, is they see a rejection. So let me remove all of this. There we go. So they see a rejection like this. They're waiting for the break of structure here, and price just pushes straight through like this, so you get no entry. And this happens a lot on the charts. I mean, if we just go and look for a random example, here we're on a, let's go look for, yeah, when we transition to a downtrend here, and we're on the 15-minute time frame. So let's say this is the pullback here. We're waiting for, let's say, let's look for a good pullback. Yeah, exactly like this, right? So we have similar to this type of structure up here, right? So we have this bullish structure, and you wait for a closure below this low high, so a break of structure, similar to this example here. So when you're waiting for a break of structure, what ends up happening? So here's your low. It's not always going to look the same. High, lower high, higher high, pushes up. Here's your structure, right? So we're going to mark that up now. So this is your structure, and you're waiting here for a break of structure. Let me just change the color of this line as an example. Make this like this. So you're waiting for a close below, boom, it pushes straight through it. And you're like, I missed the trade. And you're looking for resistance in this whole zone here. This has been the whole zone. We're on a bearish trend. Bearish trend. You see, trend is going down. We're looking for sells. There was no break of structure here. We wait, pushes up to our resistance. But this up here is a change of character. If you're waiting for the break of structure, you see, if you're waiting for this break of structure, how are you going to enter on the move? You're already at your support. Move is done. This is your target. And when it's broken and closed below to give you the confirmation, look, you have to run stops like this. Your target is very, very small. It's not really, doesn't make sense. But what do we have up here? We have up here a change of character. How do we have a change of character? Well, on lower time frames, I said this needs to be 2 candles. On the 5-minute, it will be 2 candles. So let me rewind. So you can see there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4 candles. And there's your change of character, right? So what happens? And I'll keep this simple on a 15-minute time frame for you guys. But because that's the one that you should mostly, you know, that's even better. As you can see here, we get something like this. So we form the high. Then we come back up, retest it, reject the high, come back down, and close below this structure here. That's the change of character. So now what do we have? We have a high, right? This is a lower high. This is a low, and now we created a new lower low. So guess what? Change of character. And this is where you look to take your entry, and your first target is to this, exact to the support here, right? And your stops are going to go above this structure here like this. And then eventually your target is going to be the bottom of the range if we get the breakthrough. But this is the reversal pattern you're looking for. So when people tell me change of character is only, you know, they're showing me what I condemn. As if you tell me that change of character is this, that's a change of character, I don't agree. That's not a change of character. That's a break of structure. And you can easily get this if you're on a bullish trend, right? Because if that was the case, then people would be looking at a lot of different options for change of character, right? So this is why I teach change of character in that matter, right? Because this is the best way, and this is the best way to potentially catch reversals, right? And you should be following the trend as always, and when you're following the trend and you come to a zone like this is how you catch this move. And even if you held this trade and trust your higher time frame analysis, you can see how this entry was a perfect entry. There's no stop hunt manipulation that all of you guys say, wait for the liquidity grab. No, none of that. Simple, clean price action, closure below this range like so. Boop, simple closure below here and retest and then come back down. Very, very simple. That's your entry there, and you can take that trade. And if you look, what is this on lower time frames? This is just a change of character. Boom, lower high, lower low, done. Very, very simple. And this is what I want to show you, that there's a difference between break of structure and change of character, and it's a lot different than what people teach online. The way that I show is a lot different because I follow price action trading, and in price action trading, this is how I teach it, right? So I teach it when actually structure changes and we transition into a type of lower low and a lower high formation, or the opposite, higher low and higher high formation if you're looking for buys. So how is this going to be useful for you guys? Well, take it like this. If we are looking, so let's remove all drawings here. So if you're looking, let's say we are on a bearish day. So this is A on a bearish day and this is B on a bullish day, right? So A on a bearish day, let's say market is moving up like this, and you need to look for sells. You have a resistance here. Just rejecting this resistance is not going to be good enough because you could get this, right? And then this is going to be an issue here. Now what happens is that we form a change of character up here, and now you can look for sells. So that's how it's going to be useful to be able to catch the potential reversal of when the upside leg is going to be finished. Now let's say on a bullish day, this is where, and I'm going to give you an example of where break of structure doesn't mean anything. So let's say we get a break of structure here. People start trying to counter trend. They're like, oh man, it's time to counter trend. We have a break of structure. No way. Because what ends up happening here is that we get a bullish candle closing like this. And back into this range here, that is enough to take price back into here, and you're faked out. Break of structure didn't mean anything. But if we up here start to see a change of character, this could be a good zone to start to take profits. Why? Because we're seeing, okay, things are starting to change. We might come back down and retest and end up ranging or something. So understanding break of structure does not mean anything when you are following trend on the time frames that we trade. If you see a break of structure on a 4-hour candle, it's different. That's a heavy time frame. Break of structure on a weekly candle, different. That's a very big confirmation. Break of structure on a daily candle as well is also a big confirmation. So this is what I wanted to talk about in this video. I wanted to give you guys the difference between, in my opinion and my way of break of structure and basically a change of character. So this is kind of an advanced video. I hope this has helped. And yeah, with that being said, guys, take care, trade sharp, till next time, peace.